What is up, guys? I'm Miss Mercè with a dash, and I'm back with another video. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're new, subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. Love you, can't do it without you. And remember to like, comment, and share. Today, I'm gonna be letting you guys know what's up. I'm gonna give you my real, authentic, genuine truth, my emotions, how I feel about everything that went down, eliminations, all of that. You're gonna get it right here, right now, unfiltered, uncensored. And I want to apologize about my voice because y'all can't really hear me right now. I sound like a robot, like a little voice box, like the drive-through voice box. Hello, can I take your order? Because your girl was screaming, you know what I'm saying?
1, 2, 3, 4! 1, 2, 3, 4! 1, 2, 3, 4! 1, 2, 305! I am ready!
And we was rooting each other on, and we was just screaming in general during this whole boot camp. And your girl's voice is a little, it's a little hoarse. It's a little out of there. It's a little oily. I just want to begin by saying this is not a bashing anyone video. This is not a negative, you know what I'm saying? Like, do not take it as that. I'm simply telling my truth and how I feel and letting y'all know what time it is, okay? I got eliminated at top 7. There was 7 of us left and I got eliminated. What happened was the night before eliminations, before I got eliminated, I went and asked because Carmen and Miss Cat were, they were very open to speaking to us, even after like challenges off camera, all that stuff. They were very open. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna use that to my advantage and seek any advice, any counsel that I can, right? Mind you, this was the same night of when Kiana J was there and she gave the same feedback.
One thing I noticed about you is you got a little bit of arrogance with you, like your whole like demeanor, just a little bit. Not saying you cocky or none of that. I don't get that, but I get a little bit of arrogance. I don't know if it's what Carmen told you yesterday about the whole 22 videos in 3 weeks. Maybe that made you feel like, okay, like, you know what I'm saying? But I do get that a little bit from y'all, to be honest.
So I really wanted to know what was that about, you know? So just to start off with Kiana J. Kiana J said that I come off or like arrogant, like cocky or arrogant. And she said that, I don't know if it's because Carmen told you did 22 videos in 3 weeks, or if you feel like, yeah, like I did 22 videos in 3 weeks, like I'm that nigga, whatever. But that's the vibe she said she got from me. So now I went and spoke with her afterwards, and I said, you know, so please let me know how is it that I came off like that, so moving forward I can fix that so other people don't see that in me. Especially because I don't like cocky people too. So I don't want, that's the last thing I want to be called is cocky. She said it's kind of like, I believe in my face or just like my demeanor type thing. Like it's just something about me, my demeanor that's like that. And I'm like, all right. I'm not sure if she told me let loose or not, but I remember she said something about it's just like my kind of like my demeanor, how I'm carrying myself or whatever. To move on to Carmen, Carmen told me that I shouldn't get too comfortable, right? That's one. I shouldn't get too comfortable. And she also told me that basically don't let it get to my head because I might be getting cocky.
I don't know if I made a mistake giving you a credit in front of everyone, because I know that sometimes when we get credit like that, it kind of gets like in your head. I'm not saying this to you, but I'm saying like it kind of gets in our head like, oh, now we feel big, like, yeah, you heard what she said about me, you know? Like Kiana, you heard what Kiana said about you, which that's something that me and her was talking about previously. And I don't want you to get comfortable. So I feel like don't get comfortable and don't show like you cocky with things, you know? Because I feel like when you act like you cocky with things, that will literally stop you from moving to the next step, you know? So I'm gonna keep you.
And again, y'all, I'm sitting here like, how, somebody please tell me how I'm being cocky. Like I don't, what did I do to show that I feel like I'm like, I didn't brag to nobody. I didn't brag at all in general. I simply said thank you when I was spoken to, you know, like when she told me, you know, I'm proud of you, you made 22 videos in 3 weeks. I'm proud of you, that's excellent work. I'm like, thank you. That was it. You know, I didn't brag to her. I didn't brag to none of the girls. I didn't brag to nobody in the house. If I said anything at all I said was, I just know me. I'm a go-getter. I set my mind to it and I just do it. That's me. I didn't even know I had 22 videos. Because literally, I just set my mind to it and I go. Like, it's go time, it's go mode, and I just go. Miss Cat and Carmen said, not that I look uptight, but I come off too hard. I come off too tough. It's like I'm holding myself back. I don't want to let people see who I really am. I'm not like bubbly, like to show them that. I'm a big like tomboy. And I'm like, all right. Well, I can understand that because I can see those things in me. And then being from Miami, like, that's how I am, being from Miami. So I'm like, you know, and on top of that, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a competition. So, like, I'm not here to play no games. I'm not here to be, unless, like, it needs to be, like, you know, off camera or whatever. So when the camera's on and we, like, it's business, yo, it's business. Like, that's what my mind is focused on, you know? So I don't know if they wanted me to, like, be smiling the whole way through and be, like, kiki bubbly. Like, I don't know. But all I know is after they told me that information, I took that and I tried my best to show them the following day, the next day, that I hear you and I'm changing this. I'm gonna work on it so I don't get eliminated for this. I even asked everybody in the house their opinion. I'm like, do you see anything about me that comes off as arrogance or cocky? Like, I just want to know, because a lot of times the thing is, we have a problem or we have an issue that us ourselves don't see. Somebody else sees it, but we can't see it and identify it. So I'm like, you know what, let me ask everybody else so I can try to get where they're coming from to understand why that perception is being told of me. Because, you know, we feel like we're one way and other people feel like we're another way. The next day, it was like not a loyalty test day, but it was kind of like a setup day, like a prank / setup day, where they kind of set us up and was like, oh, you guys are filthy and I need to clean and this and that and there's poop on the toilet and what are y'all doing and I'm tired of this and 4 people going home. How they get their booty hole? How they get shit on the toilet? That stuff you see at the fucking gas station.
At a gas station. At a rest stop.
Nah, fuck that. 4 girls get eliminated tonight. 4 girls get eliminated. Y'all got shit on the goddamn toilet. And so I'm looking like, dang, when am I gonna get my opportunity to prove to them that I could be girly, that I could be bubbly, that I could smile, that I'm not so tough, that I could open up. And I didn't have that opportunity all day because we were literally cleaning. And then they had us go write in journals to say how we feel about each other, whatever, so that they could figure out which 4 was going home and stuff like that. And I'm like, I can't show you none of that stuff if that's what we're doing, you know? So now, while we were in our little circle writing in our journals or whatever, speaking out in our journals, I feel like that's probably the only time I was able to show a little bit something different than what they already seen, which was more emotions. Because I'm kind of an emotional person, but I try my best not to show it too much, because when I get too deep or too stuck in an emotion, I'll cry. I could be mad, I could be sad, I could be happy, I could be frustrated. It could be anything, but the overwhelmness of it would just make me cry. So I kid y'all not, that whole episode, I was crying that whole episode because I had so many emotions. I was frustrated to the next degree. I was irritated to the next degree. I was hurt to the, like, it was so much different stuff that just had me like crying and stuff. So I'm like, that's the only thing I was able to show them and give them that day was emotion. So boom, my girl Kaya saves me, right? And she was able to bring me back. She saved me. And in the process, she got saved too. We both still stayed, and it was still 7 people instead of 6 people, because it was supposed to be 1 person that left, which was me. When we moved on to the next competition, I ended up losing by a hair. And in that competition, I was able to try my best to show everything else. We had a obstacle course and a volleyball pit competition and an eating competition where we had to eat some crazy thing they put in front of us. I had a duck, y'all. I had a duck. And so I tried my best to eat that duck because I definitely threw up in my mouth like 3 times and just kind of like sucked it up, took it back in. They based the final decision off of those 2 challenges put together. I didn't win the eating challenge, but I did my best to eat as much as I possibly could. And in those 2 challenges, what I tried to do different for them to see that I can change, or I can grow, or I can be what it is that y'all kind of looking for and need me to be. Instead of having my hair down like this, I'm looking over here because it's the screen, but instead of having my hair down like this, I put my hair like this in 2 little pigtails, and I had like a half up, half down. When I spoke to Miss Cat, she told me, you know, be a little more girly or whatever, do something different, like take your hair and put in some pigtails or something that's just different, make you stick out. And I took that into consideration. You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, let me do the 2 pigtails. I did the 2 pigtails. I did a little edges real quick. That's not something I usually do, you know? So I'm like, let me get a little cute. Did a little edges. I put a little something light makeup on. I put a clear lip gloss to just make myself look cuter and stuff, you know? I definitely smiled more. And when I say smile, I'm talking about like, you see teeth. It wasn't like, it was legit teeth, y'all. Like, I was like, literally like the whole time, like challenges when they're talking, discussing, telling us how the challenge gonna go, all that stuff. Like, I'm literally there like, okay, instead of my regular face that I've been given, because my regular face that I've been given was just like, but then again, the thing is, I'm a serious person, and I take the opportunity very seriously. Like, it's not playtime. It's not kiki ha 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 time. You see what I'm saying? But I also I take it very seriously. And when I'm trying to really listen, focus, and understand, you're not gonna see me like smiling, trying to understand. Like, I'm focused, so my face is just straight. Like, I'm focused. It's not that I'm mad, I'm not upset, none of that. I'm literally just so focused. I feel like for my elimination, I don't think I should have got eliminated, only because I feel like I did my best to show them that I took what they told me into consideration, and I worked on it, and I tried it to the best of my ability. I definitely came out there and was looking girlier, definitely. And Miss Cat noticed it, and she's like, oh, you got pigtails, okay, something different. And I'm like, yeah, some slight. Like, I really tried my best to, you know what I'm saying? I tried to be just a little bit more bubbly when I felt like I could. Try to speak in or whatever. I don't like to interrupt people, so it's hard for me to just try to put myself in it. Oh, hey, like, because I don't like to be interrupted. I got light makeup on. I got clear lip gloss. I did my edges a little bit. I got ponytail, switched it up. So I kind of felt like, dang, what more y'all want from me? Like, I tried. Like, I tried. I feel like I should have got an A for effort and didn't get eliminated, but I don't know, your girl still got eliminated. I don't know if it's based off of the same notion, because they didn't give really an explanation this time around. They just kind of called my number out and was like, yeah, you know, you gotta go, sorry. So I don't know if it's based off of the same what they already told me. I'm too tough. I don't smile. I'm closed off. I'm like not, I don't want to say not girly enough, but they were saying like I'm a big tomboy, show us a little more like, you know, girl side to you, whatever. I don't know if it was the same concept, but I mean, I did my best, you know what I'm saying? I did my best. Like I said, it's not a bad video. It's not to say, oh, fuck y'all did it or not. Like, I'm just really giving my opinion, how I felt, what I think I did, what I think I tried to kind of do better, how I asked for advice to try to work on, you know, myself and stuff like that. I just wanted to come on here and talk about that, you know, because at the end of the day, I know you guys are going to ask for it anyways. And I'm going to give it to y'all. I'm going to let y'all know what's tea. I'm going to keep y'all up to speed. The opportunity was definitely a great opportunity. I could say that. I loved the experience. I loved it. It was fun, you know. I love being around people for the most part. I love doing activities, you know. So I really enjoyed myself. And I'm more than grateful for the opportunity that I had, that was given to me, that was put in front of me. I think the only person that did that for me is G-O-D. You know what I'm saying? God got me. I don't know about y'all, but clearly I've seen it in these past couple days and weeks. Like, yo, God got me. And I told Carmen before I left, I said, yo, boot camp don't owe me nothing. I got what I needed from boot camp. Boot camp don't owe me nothing, dog. Boot camp showed me a lot. It taught me a lot. The opportunity, the people I was around, the CEOs and like, yo, I got what I needed. Boot camp don't owe me nothing, man. But hey, thank y'all for watching this video. Make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch y'all in the next video. I need to get my voice back. For real, for real.
Look, I'm a killer, a born sinner. I know gorillas, they squeeze bananas, but he beats for dinner. That's an oxymoron. I stopped messing with some niggas morons.